This is a warning about the new Mavic 3 drone. What's cracking, guys? Amy Crichton here, and in this video I'm going to tell you all about the smart controller and how it is. I've had the smart controller from DJI for about 1.5–2 years, and it is paired with the Mavic 2 Pro, and I hate it. It's terrible. I've had nothing but dramas with it. I absolutely hate it. The only good thing about it is that it's a nice image on the screen, that you don't have to use your phone, but in the end you're probably better off using your phone because it's such a bloody drama to use. Issue number one is connecting to your phone. So you're not actually using your phone as a screen, but you have to use your bloody phone to connect to the remote so that you can unlock the drone. This takes forever. You have to do it multiple times, over and over again, because the first time it never works. It glitches out. It asks you that you need to put a number in to send a text message to verify and unlock and all that kind of thing. It never sends the text message. You have to do it 2 or 3 times. And I'm always sitting there wondering, what if it actually never sends the text message? I'm not going to be able to launch. So I'm sitting there with a client waiting for my drone to launch, and I'm sitting there just doing the process over and over because it won't bloody work. Issue number 2 is the firmware always needs updating, always. So you update your drone and then you think, yep, you're all good to go, because you do not get a notification that the firmware needs to be updated. But next time you start up your drone, you might. Or you might not. It's a bit inconsistent. So sometimes you'll get an inconsistent firmware update required on your remote, and then other times you turn it on and it's just disappeared and it's not there. If you fly without updating your remote, but you've updated your drone, you're in for a hell of a time. All this weird shit starts to happen with your drone. Like recently we did a shoot at Moran Falls. I'll put that up here for you guys to watch if you're interested. The drone would go into landing mode whenever we would try and descend. It would just freak out and you had to just let it do its thing. It went into landing mode and it would descend at a rate of 0 kilometers per hour. We were there for minutes. It felt like a lifetime waiting for this drone to come down. Also in front of clients, which is really embarrassing. Issue number 3 is the battery life is horrendous. You always have to charge this thing and the charging time takes forever. It can take all night. I've had it on charge for hours and hours and hours and it still does not charge 100%. Issue number 4 is the touch screen glitches out. Sometimes you'll be pushing and pushing and pushing and nothing happens. What the hell? Now, I'm not saying that the smart controller that comes with the Mavic 3 is going to be the same. I really, really hope that they've fixed all the issues that the original smart controller had, because the original smart controller is absolutely rubbish. There is actually one thing that I really love about the smart controller, and that is it's a beautiful image, it's nice and clear, it's super bright. But that's the only thing, unfortunately. Another thing to add to the list is when you do buy the Mavic 2 Pro and then you buy the smart controller with the bundle, you don't get the original controller that you can connect your phone to. So really you don't have any other option to use if the smart controller decides to shit itself. You have to go and buy another one, which I don't think is fair. I think you should get both remotes. You're paying an absolute premium for this remote and it's absolutely terrible. So anyone who's lucky enough to have the new Mavic 3, please leave a comment down below. Have you had any issues with the smart controller? I would love to find out. I am keen for this drone and I would love a new smart controller. So please tell me they've fixed all the issues, because holy moly, I'm almost done with that controller. I would, DJI, if you're listening, please send me the Mavic 3 and the new smart controller and I'll review it and you can prove me wrong, because I really hope you guys have fixed it. And that's it, guys. If you did like this video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.